So we'll get back to some more Pokemon Emerald, where last time, we finally got through the routes of 121 and, well, Route 120, I guess that's what the combined versions are, and made our way over to Lily Cove City. And this time, we're not going to be exploring everything this place has got to offer for right now, because if we do that, there will be some things that will happen. But first things first, hey, there's a Max Repel over here. Off screen, I did go and put away Star, because Star is not going to be needed for right now. And actually, how bad is my items going right now? Pretty bad. Okay, let's make some precautionary efforts into actually putting away some items, because it's Gen 3, it's limited items, it sucks, I hate it, but it is what it is. Deposit. So get rid of the nuggets. I'm going to save up all of my, well, selling items till the very end, because I don't want to go willy-nilly with those right now. Not my repels. Get rid of the big pearl, though. And my 3 rare candies. Hello. Okay. And I think we're chilling on everything else. I'll put away this elixir, because I'm not going to need it. Yeah, we're good. So I will warn you right now, do not go to the department store to the north right now. You'll see why in the future, but for right now, just freaking ignore it. There's the trainer fan club. I don't want to go there just yet. I'm looking for, I think it's this building. Yeah, the motel. So, if we head up the motel, you'll find, well, Scott here. No, sorry, I was snoozing. I came to check out this Pokemon contest thing. I have to admit, it does look quite entertaining, but considering me a purist, I prefer battles and tough trainers. But that's just me. I hope you'll enjoy everything like the gyms, contests, battle tents, the whole works. I think it does take strategy to win a contest. Devising contest strategies is one way of becoming a better trainer, I'd say. This is a very obscure point in the story where Scott is here. If we go start taking care of things at Mount Pyre, then come back here, he will be gone. So you do want to talk to him before heading out to Mount Pyre. But besides that, we have all of our stuff. We are chilling, so I don't know why I keep saying that today, but it felt like in a chilling mood. Actually, I wish I was chilly right now, because thanks to it being closer to fall and all that, things are starting to get a little colder in the season, although it's that weird in-between moment where it's cold enough outside to where the AC won't kick on, but it's hot still to where it's still hot inside, so you're just sweating your ass off because the AC doesn't want to turn on. It's an interesting state of affairs. So welcome to this part of Mount Pyre, which has a really bad dungeon theme, considering that this is a graveyard. This is the final resting place of my Zigzagoon. I cherished it. Did you come to pay your respect to the spirits of departed Pokemon? You must care for your Pokemon a lot. I'd say so as well. So, let's pop a repel. And just go and chat with everybody. All sorts of beings wander the slopes of Mount Pyre. There's no telling what may happen. Take this. It's for your own good. The Cleanse tag ups the power of, well, ghost type moves. There you go. So there is an exit right here, which takes you directly to the outside section and has a really cool theme too. So talking more about the outside section, the exterior, for one, TM48 skill swap, which is really nice. There are 2 new Pokemon. Well, one in Ruby and Sapphire, one that you can actually get in Emerald. So let's start with Vulpix. A very speedy and especially defensive fire type, it's mostly a balanced fire type. Like many of the Stone Evolution Pokemon, it stops learning new moves except for Fire Spin for some reason. So make sure to at least get Vulpix to level 29 for Flamethrower before evolving it. Otherwise, it's your choice if you want to evolve it after that. Its gimmick is to set up burns through Will-O-Wisp, confuse the target via Confuse Ray, then set up Sunny Day and burn through targets with Flamethrower or even Overheat. It's a lot of setup that many other fire types just don't need, but Vulpix can be good if you are patient with it. Besides that, there are just better fire types we've had access to, like Numble, for example, but it's an interesting choice if you want something different. As for other versions, except for Emerald, this is completely unattainable in Emerald, is Metatite. It's a very unique fighting psychic type that doesn't have a lot going for it. Thanks to its very balanced stats, it can kind of just use whatever it wants, and it has the elemental punch moves via the move relearner. Its natural learn pool, besides high jump kick, it's just meh. But its TM pool is pretty good, actually. It can learn Shadow Ball, Psychic, Brick Break. It's pretty good. It becomes even better thanks to its ability of Pure Power, which arbitrarily doubles its attack stat. So it can be a pretty decent attacker with good coverage moves, but that's about it. I guess it's nice that it's only weak to Flying and Ghost, but there's really not much to say about it. It's kind of just a mediocre fighting type that has a Psychic typing that it can't do anything with. So, before actually going through the exterior, I want to go through the interior first, because, yeah, they are separately, technically two separate dungeons, so I just want to talk about the encounters out here. So back inside the Graveyard Tower, oh god, yeah, I forgot there's a lot of trainers in here, and I think a lot of them have Ghost-type Pokemon, so I don't want to have Orion out. Bring out Zenith and Nova. Let's go from here. I wanted the double. You have a Man, I'm glad I chose Nova. Rhyhorn's a new one. You're gonna get screwed, you weird staple-headed monster, you. And that's just unfortunate that you got stuck with Nova in the lead, huh? Alright, let's go fight your girlfriend nearby. Next by? What? I'm screwing up my words. I mean, it's the third episode in a recording session, which, actually, that brings me up to a point that I don't think I mentioned on the LP just yet, and I've mentioned it in comments and stuff. I am fine. Let me start with that. I am not burnt out or anything like that. There's been a couple concerns from you guys, at least as of late, saying, like, you know, make sure to not burn yourself out or whatever, because I do record a lot. I record a lot of videos for you guys, and all in a row. For context, when it starts on Monday for the recording week, all the episodes from Monday to Saturday have been recorded in one recording session, at least for Pokemon's sake. So I record 6 videos all in one day, which sounds really bad out of context, but I will say I do take plenty of breaks. Thanks to the way I do record, I only record 2 out of the 7 days of the week, so I do get a break in between recordings. I am careful with that. I do watch if I'm getting burnt out and all that jazz. That's why most of these recording sessions I do have a lot of energy, because it's usually after a few days of not recording at all that I get a lot of my energy back. So I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Oh, hello. Memories of my darling Skitty. My eyes overflow thinking about it. This is depressing. What do you have to say, buddy? Ouch, ouch. There are holes in the ground here and there. I didn't notice and took a tumble from the floor above. Yeah. But I really do appreciate you guys being concerned. Like I said, I'm fine. I'll be the first to admit if I get burnt out or anything like that. And for the last... oh, God, how many years has it been since I think it's coming up to 4 years now, actually. 4 or 5 years, at least, that I've been doing this almost non-stop. There was that brief hiatus, but I don't think anybody really remembers that. But I digress. I really haven't felt any burnout, and I know that's more of a, like, eventuality more than a if I will feel it or not, but as I said, I do take plenty of breaks in between recording sessions, and, you know, I record 2 out of the 7 days, and 1 recording session's for Pokemon, the other one is the other slot. Like, I'm fine. So I do appreciate your guys' concerns and stuff, and like I said, it means a lot that you guys care about my health in that factor, and I'm fine. It's just I do get over-exaggerated when it comes to, like, complaining about things. That's just how I've always been. I don't when I sound like I'm pissed off, I'm really not. If you want to know how it sounds when I am pissed off, there have been times in the past where I've gotten legitimately mad at a game on the LP, and that was from... I just go silent. That's pretty much how it goes. I just completely shut everything down and just don't say anything, so... If anything, it just means I'm having a lot more fun, that I'm just talking a lot, so... I guess me yapping is an indicator of my enjoyment. I don't know, it sounds really weird. Also, this friggin' sucks. What is this? Earthquake, hope I kill you? This is a really weird and bad situation. Wobbuffets are horrible to fight against. Okay, thank God you went Safeguard. I'm really glad you went with Safeguard. Because its whole gimmick, as I said, it's a punching bag that will hit you in the face. If it uses counter or mirror shot, it will nuke you. So, yeah, don't let it do that. But, yeah, I digress. I guess it just sounds a lot worse in context when I say, so yeah, I record, was it 9 videos in 2 days, and I usually edit on the same days as well, but a lot of that work is just fun. It's not really like, oh, hard work, I'm tired. No, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I haven't really felt any burnout. I will admit that I have been tired before when doing some of these, but, I've never been to the point where I needed to take, like, a month-long hiatus or anything like that. The only hiatus I had to take was when I was at freaking college, so... And since then, I've recorded every single day, and, well, uploaded every single day and all that, so... Like I said, I'm okay. And I appreciate your guys' concern. It really does mean a lot that there are people out there who are looking out for me, and I really do appreciate it. It feels weird even saying that, because, I don't know. I guess you get used to, not a lot of people commenting on your stuff, and now that I'm, quote-unquote, a little bit more popular out there, albeit not that much, but there's, you guys do comment. It feels awesome that you guys comment, because, I don't know. I guess I'm just not talking to myself all the time. I guess. I don't know. It's a weird feeling, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. It feels awesome. And I forgot you don't have Bite. Actually, did you ever have Bite? I don't know. I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Ralts. It's a level 26 Ralts. Why am I thinking about hitting this thing's weakness? I'm fine. Friggin', I overthink things sometimes. And another Ralts. So, I will say, though, I have been trying to think about what the future LPs are going to be. I do know what LP I'm doing after this, because that would be really bad if I didn't, because I do plan a lot of LPs ahead of time, but I'm really trying to think about, like, something new to do, because I'm not giving out any hints for the next LP, because we're not even freaking done with this one, we're not even close, but I do want to think about doing something just entirely new for this slot. Something that's not just Mario, Pokemon, Sonic. You get the gist. I guess that's why I like doing the other slot a lot, too, because, don't get me wrong, I think the 6-day slot is a much more popular, for obvious reasons. It's mainline Nintendo stuff, but I do like doing that other slot because it gives me a lot more variety about what I want to do, I guess. Not like I'm limited to what I can and can't do, but, that other slot, we're doing Xenoblade on that other slot, and that game's going to be going on forever. Besides that, the past LPs on that have been Assassin's Creed, and the Persona games, and Devil May Cry, stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, like I said, the 6-day slot is much more popular, and I do like doing that 6-day slot a lot because I get to play more of the bigger games on the channel, like, Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, etc. So, there's double-edged swords in both ends, I guess, but my main thing is I'm trying to think about just doing some new stuff, and I've made a community post in the past, and some of you guys had pretty good suggestions, like, potentially Metroid Prime and stuff like that. I have ideas. I'm thinking about what I want to do, and there's one very obscure thing that I'm thinking about, and I don't know if I'm actually going to do it or not, because it's such a weird and obscure game, but it's one of those games I grew up playing that, like, not a lot of people really, well, actually that's not true. A lot of people freaking played it, but it's not like a mainline game of anything. I don't know why I'm just rambling about potential future projects, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to keep skipping all these fights, so here, you have me rambling the entire fight, which I'm hoping that's more entertaining. I'm kind of just, is it weird that I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to really formulate these Pokemon LPs, even though I've done 3 of them now at this point? Actually, yeah, because this is the 4th one. Oh god, yeah, because I keep forgetting that I did Brilliant Diamond, and that was not a great LP, but that was very early on. And I've said before that, you know, I do eventually want to do, like, recovers of LPs, but I don't want to do them too early. The only one I've ever done was Shadow of the Colossus, and that turned out awesome. I'm really happy with that LP still. But, one day I do want to go back to the very, very early on LPs. I'm talking, like, the Pikmin 1 LP, and kind of redo those, just because I was very inexperienced at the time. And, I'm still learning. I'm doing better, but I'm still learning. So, as we get further up, I do want to kind of be less reliant on repels for a specific reason. She just had a Shuppet. It was not anything. On the higher floors of Mount Pyre, you're gonna fight me. He just had a Hariyama, but I remember this guy saying something really sad. Until I improve, my teacher who rests here will never find true peace. God, this place is depressing. So I believe this is the top. You got these weird spinners. Okay. I kind of want to double fight them, if I can. That'd be peachy. Double fight! Let's go! So what I was getting into is at the upper floors, I believe past 4-5? I think it's past 4-5. You can start getting Duskulls. Starting on the 4th floor is where you can start getting Duskull in all versions. So there is that importance if you want to go and get one yourself. I'm going to try to confuse that guy. I literally can't hit the Sableye. And this is where I switch. Actually, wait. I don't have to do that. I can surf here, and then I could fake out the Wobbuffet, so I don't have to worry about it murdering my face. Because actually, I wouldn't be able to switch out anyway, because it has freaking Shadow Tag, so yeah, never mind, I can't do that, what I was thinking about. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I'm really scared of Wobbuffets. Those things, like I said, will hit you like a truck. Yeah. It's a very gimmicky Pokemon, but it's a very powerful one if you know how to use it correctly. Let's surf, and then I'm going to strength the Wobbuffet. That's fine, Sableye. I am not worried about you. So just hope that I can kill this stupid Wobbuffet. Why did that do even less? Man, come on. Okay, thank God. That thing terrifies me. Alright, surf you, and I literally can't do anything about you. So, yeah, this is all on Nebula. I guess it's a good pairing that I brought in Nebula, so I don't have to worry about Orion just not being able to hit this thing, but hey, we got through it. Foo, I lost the match. Yes. F-U, 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 F-U. See, a lot of these people just say foo, 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 foo. It's weird. At the very top is TM30 Shadow Ball. Very good TM for something later. And further down, we have ourselves Election Sense. That will give a 20% boost to water moves and also breeds Wynots and Azurials. Weird. Corner? I think I guessed right. Yeah, I did. This has a Sea Incense. Oh, that's the one, that water one. The Lax Incense is a 5% boost to evasion. There you go. I guess I'm going all the way down here. That's not exactly what I want to do, because there's still another thing I need to go and find. So this is back at the... I have no idea what floor this is, but we're going to find out. I'm going to go towards the top of the floor, because that's where I want to go. Hello, Shuppet. I kind of ragged on you when I covered your bio, and I apologize. I actually like Shuppet a lot, and I like Bayonet. Glad I got a Mega Evolution later, but I digress. Speaking of which, do you have Thunder Wave still? Yes, you do. Because I want that on. Alright, further to the top. I'm probably just gonna go to the top floor unless if I run into the thing I'm trying to find here. And that's another Shuppet. Just let me leave already, man. I don't need you. And I probably should have grabbed this while I was going up here, but it's fine. We don't look at the semantics of everything. Stop with the Shuppets. I'm not looking for you. That's not what I'm trying to find. I'm too lazy to pop another repel. Alright, further to the top. And I think it's starting on this floor. Actually, we should be on floor number 5. So this is... yeah, the top floor is number 6. So I'm going to look around here for something specific. I'm hoping I can find it. There it is! Duskull! That's the guy I was looking for. He's freaking rare for some reason. Now I have to hope I don't kill this thing. Because it is tanky, but I don't think it's tanky enough to survive what I'm about to throw at it. In which case, I'm hoping the balls I have... oh, right, I bought a bunch of balls. I completely forgot. Ultra Ball! We're trying at full health because I'm an idiot and I don't want to attack this thing because it took forever to try to find. 2, 3. Yeah! Let's go! If it isn't evident enough, a glare from its single scarlet eye makes even burly grown-ups freeze in utter fear. It is a nocturnal Pokemon that roams about under the cloak of darkness. This is our final member, in which shall be named Eclipse. The full team's together. Although I do have you paralyzed. So, Bold Nature. I'm gonna see what that is real quick. I mean, plus defense, minus attack. It is mostly known as a tank, and the way I'm gonna be using it, it's kinda gonna be using special moves, kinda? Yeah, I'm sticking with it. So, what I will be doing is because how kind of annoying Duskull is to level up. Do we have an XP share? I don't think we do. Okay, well, I'll work on him later. So, yeah, that's our full... actually, now that I realize, is our entire team just full of dudes except for Nebula? Yeah, wow, that's funny. Okay, but yeah, Nebula. Eclipse is the final member. Wonder how many of you guys have been guessing what my final member was going to be. Now, before anything else, people are going to be saying, like, Duskull friggin' sucks in this game. Dusknoir is awesome. Why would you waste this Pokemon here? Would you believe me if I said that Duskull was going to be the MVP of our team in the future? Because you'll see in the future. Trust me. So let's head out of here, and actually, I want to head out of here proper because I think there's a healer. I hope. I mean, I guess a worst case scenario, I could just fly out of here, go back to Lily Cove and heal, but I think there is a healing person here. No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back and heal real quick, and I'll meet you guys back at Mount Pyre. Actually, before we go back to Mount Pyre, there's something more interesting that I can do. Now that we have Fly, I want to head back to Rustboro. Now don't worry, this is just a quick trip back here. We're not going to be doing anything backtracky. I believe there's something we can get here now that, well, we've done a lot of stuff for the Devon Corps and all that stuff. The Devon Corp, I should say. The Corps sounds like it's a militia, even though those are two entirely different things. Mr. Presidente, you delivered my letter? Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. It should help you, a trainer. EXP share, that is where we get it. I thought we already had it, but I guess not, so I'm just an idiot. I effective immediately want to go and put that on Eclipse. They are going to need that very badly. Until then, once Eclipse is at that level, then we'll put on the spell tag. Anyways, meet you guys at Mount Pyre. Back to the inside of Mount Pyre. I think I'm going to end things off right there. So, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be heading to the top of Mount Pyre to stop whatever Team Magma and Aqua are going to be doing here. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.